Hello and welcome to Tulsa Tech Daily News. I'm Connor.
And I'm Ethan.
In tonight's top story, in the aftermath of the latest mass shooting in Boulder, Colorado, we now know that it has claimed the life of 10 victims. This coming off the Atlanta spa shooting last week, leading some to believe the American mass shootings are returning from a more dormant state in this past year. President Biden releasing a statement from the White House briefing that later that evening.
I don't need to wait another minute, let alone an hour, to take common sense steps that will save the lives in the future and to urge my colleagues in the House and Senate to act. We can close the loopholes in our background check system, including the Charleston loophole. That's one of the best tools we have right now to prevent gun violence.
Former President Obama calling those in power to action in a tweet stating, "A once-in-a-century pandemic cannot be the only thing that slows mass shootings in this country." Attached, a longer statement sending condolences to the families of the victims and the most recent attacks and all those affected by gun violence that doesn't find its way to national headlines, along with commending the courageous actions of fallen officer Eric Talley, concluding by calling the current rate of gun violence a normal we can no longer afford. Former President Trump had no official statement on the matter, taking a step back from America. We now focus on developing relations between some of the world's greatest adventurers and the Sherpas that guide them through Mount Everest.
Since the 1950s, the world's tallest mountain has become an ever-increasing destination for climbing enthusiasts, with 2019 seeing its highest numbers in tourists ever. But the local Sherpas are beginning to see flaws cropping up in their sacred mountain. As more climbers ascend the untamed peaks, they leave more trash in their wake. Along the trails and camps are piles of discarded air tanks, rations, rucksacks, and gear. While dropping weight during the climb is not uncommon, it still leaves litter on one of the deadliest peaks in the world. More climbers ascend the mountain each year, and while this does provide a living for the local Sherpas, this also poses an ethical dilemma for their people. With more people they bring up, the more trash and bodies will be put on their sacred mountain. Along with this are their demands of better wages and insurance. Despite being the best climbers in the region, Everest is still very dangerous, and being its tour guide is one of the most dangerous jobs in the world. Only time will tell if Everest will ever be tamed. But before we get there, we face many difficult obstacles between maintaining the natural beauty of the mountain and respecting the local traditions of the people who rely on Everest for their livelihood. But if anything can serve as a symbol for overcoming obstacles, it's Everest.
If Everest is too far away, maybe get your next adventure from the comfort of your own couch. The Falcon and the Winter Soldier has become a tremendous hit after only one episode. In fact, it is now the most watched item premiered on Disney+. This six-episode series is winning over fans with its captivating action-packed scenes and witty banter. Take a look.
Legacy of that shield is
I see trees of green,
complicated.
red roses too. I see them bloom for me and you, and I think to myself, what a wonderful.
No wonder fans are so excited to see how this series will unfold. I myself can't wait to see what happens next. You can catch Sam and Bucky on screen, the next episode airing every Friday on Disney+.
We close out today's programs by shining a light on this young man's efforts to give every unclaimed dog their best chance to find a new home. Darius Brown has found a fashionable solution to the problems of overcrowding in animal shelters. At just 13 years old, he began to create bow ties to be donated to animal shelters too. As Darius says, help dogs look cute and dapper, so they may more likely get adopted. Since starting Bow and Paws, Darius has helped many animals find loving homes in his home state of New Jersey. He has received a presidential commendation from former President Obama in 2018 and became a state honoree and Prudential Spirit of Community Award in 2020. Since his initiative has taken off, Darius has created a GoFundMe page to help pets in need all over the country. If you'd like to donate to this great cause, you can find the link in his Instagram bio at Sir Darius Brown. That's all for today. Join us next time on Tulsa Tech Daily News.
Bye.